Matthias? Huh? Ethan?
Thanks everyone.
Sorry. I does not necessarily can look back any summary. See if that one help you. Right, look back, see if it will help you. Right, so all I really want you to do is just fill out the blanks. Like for example, just fill in the blank here. I hopefully I make no mistake. Let us see.
We get a good something. Yes. I do plus two. One, four.
Right, so today we're reviewing everything in the quadratic. We'll do some of the alpha, beta, and all the discriminants of it, right? And what? Alpha, beta. Which one? If I am greater than 0, then that's when we solve inequalities. When you solve a quadratic inequality, it can be more than 0 or less than 0. So know this is? Huh? No, check out what is happening. If it's more than 0, one solution set less than 0.
If it's
But not shape of, right? It's solution set.
Yeah, so.
No. If it's more than 0, right? It's solution set. Anybody online finish it? Just try to fill in the blank. I know some people why might be done with it. Right, you just have to fill it in blank. And everybody should get the number forward. How much have 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, 20. So far we have 1. AJ will help us with the rest. Will help us finish all the rest. Yeah. Anybody finish online? Which one? Right, we can rejoin it. Come on down. Where fill it is blank for there, Steve. This one was last week, so you should remember. Let's see that. Oh no, you're correct. Oh, no, cool. I didn't think that. No. I am the F. No. I think changing up my whole thing. Yeah. All right, now you know what? I changed it up. Sure. Do this month. I'll take it from today. All right. If I see it, go one more time. I'll hit it. Write it down, fill in the blanks. Hmm?
It's empty.
5 minutes again. Anybody anybody finish online? Diego? Alexandra finish? Right? I am the quadratic, right? Right? So I can be what? Adrian, what can I be? The quadratic could be what? What can the quadratic be? Quadratic have two main forms. What are the two forms of the quadratic? Yeah, quadratic could be which one first? Maximum, minimum. If what? 8 greater than 0 or what? F is that. Right? My special point is the what point and value. Come on now. My special point is turning point time. Which is what? What is turning point? Minus h k. How do we find h? H is what? B over 3. And k is what? P minus AH squared. Oh, you have this last part to finish, and then let's jump to the past paper, right? Again, trouble with this. Right, so if I am greater than 0, then x is less than alpha, together with x is more than beta. And if I am less than 0, then I am between here. If you have equal to, that can work as well. Right? That there are times that I have no real roots. Right? One real. If you have 2, 1, and 0, that's good as well, right? I'll take that as well. No real roots, you have one real root. Right? Squeezing this, and here I have 2 distinct real roots. Right? If you have 2, if you have 0, 1, 2, that could also work, right? Based on the discriminant, right, which is b squared minus 4. What? Right, when I have 2 roots, alpha and beta, their sum is minus b on a, and their product is 0. Yeah, nothing wrong. Right? It have more to it, but I can't remember. I know 7 paper, we'll find it. So it's just something I made up to kind of help you fill in the blanks to help you remember these things about quadratic, right? So today we're going to go to the past papers and try to do out all the past papers. Right, online I need answers from everyone today. Did you all get the? No, probably get out yet. Right, anybody here did not fill out the Google form? So I'm putting email and things. Check back on the group online. Huh? I just go on the one people not on the elements. Want to use it a little bit more and play that class, start class. Huh? But I changed it. I'll let them out. I'll tell you what to do. It was time. It was good. That's your comments right there, so that's kind of the message. Huh? Oh. Okay, now long and waiting on you. How many board one time? Finish up this.
Yeah.
Right? If you check the summary in the group, right? The summary in the group has everything that we need to know about the quadratic, right? How to draw it, sketch it, find the maximum, minimum values, right? It tells you everything about the discriminant, the important alpha beta that you need to know, right? And how to solve the inequalities and rational inequalities as well, right? So everything you need to know is in this summary. Okay. Let's go to the past papers now. Right, let's start here. 2012, number 2. Also mean there, right? Right, we're doing the ones on top. 2012, number 1 and 2. First thing they want you to do is find alpha squared plus beta squared. Go back to your notes and see how to get this, right? And then we have a rational. How do we solve a rational inequality again? How do we solve a rational? Multiply by the denominator square on both sides. Right? How we have to do that fast? Right? That's 2012. Online, I need answers. Everybody online. Diego, I need answers. If I don't get answers, I'm putting you out. Alexandria, Ashish, especially you. Answers, everybody. Anthony. Right? So of course, you need your formula for alpha squared plus beta squared. Let's back and get it. How do we find alpha squared minus, plus beta squared again? Alpha plus beta squared plus or minus? Minus 2 alpha beta. Right? And you should remember how to find alpha plus beta, right? Yes, it's in the essay. Right, one answer come, one answer so far. Here you go, I need answers. Ashish, nice. One second, Patrick. One second. Come on again. Okay. All right, it's up. Right? Should be done with the first one already. Only have 4 answers online, I need some more. Right? What is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is minus b on e. So that'll be minus 4 on 1. So alpha plus beta is 4. And then alpha by beta is c on e, which is 6. So that's 4 squared minus 2 by 6. I have 16 minus 12, so the answer is 4. What I get up? Not 0. Right, so you just have to remember the formulas, right? Some of them you have formulas to learn, some you have to simplify and get it, right? Do the next one. Right, multiply by the denominator square and work it out, right? Right, multiply both sides over here. Multiply both sides by the denominator squared and then simplify it out. What we have to make sure in questions like this, we're dealing with a what? We're dealing with a minimum, right? Always make sure it's a minimum. Otherwise, better change the rules. You can expand it out or you can look at the x squared too. technique. Don't forget my please. Down on Alexa. Tyler. Don't forget me. Right, Tyler got the first one, Alexandra got the first one, Tyler got it. And Tonight, so the next one already. Right, let's check this one out. Right, so you multiply both sides by 3x plus 1 squared. Sometimes you could have a number here. So that's why I don't want you to get in the habit of just multiplying this side alone. If you have a number here, then this will be some value. This will cancel off. You'll get 3x plus 1, 2x minus 5 is more than 0. If this value here is 1, then you have to multiply that out. And Adrian? You fall asleep, you're going to make some sound, Go fall asleep. Right. The rules I gave you only work if this is a minimum. So what you have to do in your mind is check and see, right? Or you can multiply back out, but that's like going back in reverse, right? But if I multiply it out, I'll get 3x by 2x's, 6x squared, minus 15x, plus 2x, minus 5 is more than 0. If you look at this closely, you would recognize, right? You would recognize that you have a quadratic minimum, right? Go to your calculator, find the critical values, and you will get minus 1/3 and 5/2. Now, because it's more than 0 and we're using the graphical approach, we have to do a sketch, show them our roots. Have to do a sketch if you're using this method. If you're using table method, you don't have to do a sketch. But I don't do the table method, I'll do this one. Right? More than 0, you have to shade where is more than 0. Right? You have to shade where is more than 0 and then write your answer. X is less than minus 1/3 together with X is more than 5/2. Right? That's it, right? But this step is important because you need to remember if it's a minimum. If it's a maximum, what should you do, Adrian? If this turns out to be minus 6x squared, what do you do?
The upright.
Now, what else you would do? How you just conclude something maximum or something minimum?
Multiply by minus one.
Very good. Multiply by minus 1. Very good. All right. So you need, that's the only way you can use the rules I gave you, right? Right. Good job, Tandrea. Ashish. Right. You forgot to put the inequality sign, right? Jaden, I need answer. Jaden, Jada, Megan. Sydney, did I get from you? I get from Tyler. So good to go there. Let's log in. Let's not pay it just like that now. Let's do 2017. Remember, sometimes there's a formula for alpha beta, other times you have to simplify it. Go ahead. 2017, number 2. Try, I'll try. For the maximum of food. Ah? Yeah, you didn't go to them. You didn't leave top two. It's same thing, but it's similar thing, yeah. Similar thing. Actually do all everything is seen on the screen.
Okay, no problem.
Everything is seen on the screen. Right? That's 2017 and 2019.
Yeah, actually, no questions. Of course, you're gonna make it. It's a big lot of it, right?
If the AI did it, it doesn't come out.
Mr. Our. That has been wrong, so.
I don't get into it, just they don't put the concrete and thing. They just. Huh? They just adjust.
No, Mr. Bishop was a boss. I wish, I have all Mr. Bishop plans notes, so.
Since into the second school, it's fine.
You went in.
Yeah, you went back, it's far wide, I think.
I had a
Right.
phone. That was a good time at night.
You was in his class.
Yeah, we.
I'm not school.
Was best by then, but I was one kind of super. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know.
Mr. Bishop is so.
You're the other right, so. Get out right. Huh? Yeah, check out, do that. Yeah, I don't mind checking out. Oh yeah, find the LCM, hotel. Today is some. Right, take your time, part one and find the LCM, right? Sydney. Sydney send down. Oh, I guess 6, 7.
Well, it's.
Yeah, that's. This is the exact thing, sir.
Right, remember before they have test all, they could come a day, right? Wednesday or Monday. Well, you practice on stuff, picture like that. Or it's 1990. Oh, yeah, do all that, I run it and go in there now.
Oh, okay, that's positive and good morning. I don't even think I don't know. I was. Before you do this, you have to do this, which is finding, you know, things. How many? After the past, it's like something. See that. Right. Yes. And again, I'm making this up. So when I find this song after this, it must be. It is. And not a. So you look, I mean, I propose. So this is answer for the biggest part of your. No, part of it. So you know, the answer is some answer. Another goal, one will not, one will not. And you have to solve what's the same until you solve the sum. Is there one? It's like, it's a total.
Right, I'm gonna start to work it out just now. Alright, let me go there, Mashu. First one. Right? 1 and alpha plus 1 and beta. The first thing that we need to get here is alpha plus beta, alpha by beta, right? What's alpha plus beta? Right? Minus b on e, which is minus 6 on 2, which is minus 3. Alpha by beta is what? C on e, which is 7 over 2. So the problem is I need to write this in terms of this, right? So if you remember, when we did these, we found the LCM as beta, and the numerator is what? Alpha plus beta. Alpha by beta, alpha plus beta on top. Right? So you find the LCM, and now alpha plus beta is minus 3. Alpha by beta is 7 on 2. Flip it 2 up, you'll get minus 6 on 7. All right? So you always have to write this in this form. Now we have this here. What do we do again? Multiply both sides by the denominator squared. Right? This will cancel. You'll get x plus 1 by 2x plus 3 is more than or equal to 0. We could check and make sure it's minimum. X by 2x is positive 2x squared, so it's minimum. Right? I could come right here now and find the critical values. I will get minus 3 on 2 minus, right? Make it equal to 0, make it equal to 0. I have my critical values, both of them on this side, right? So that's minus 3 on 2 minus 1. right? Both are negative, so the curve on that side. Right? And where is it more than 0? Outside here, outside here. So your answer is X, yeah. X is less than minus 3 and 2 together with X is more than minus 1. That's good. You can't write this alone, you must have this, right? You'll finish off here already? Okay. Well, I'll take it off already, but I want you to find H and K and then answer these things. Right? Minus 2x squared minus 7x minus. Ashish finished. All right, good, Ashish. Yep, you have to find H and K. Then answer the next part. Yeah. No, you gotta solve it. Part 4, maybe you can solve it if you want then. Right? Sometimes they say hence from this, which I think this question said hence. So the way to solve it using this method, right? So H is what? H is B on 2A. What did I write in the
So we have B equals to A.
No, what did I write in the essay? B on 2A, right? H is B on 2A, right?
Yeah, it's minus B.
Right, so that is minus 7 over minus 4, 7 and 4. Right, and then K is what? C minus H squared. That's everything is minus, so it's a max, right? Remember, A is less than 0, so it's a max, right? So that's minus 6 by E by 7 and 4 squared. How much is work out to be here? 1/8 positive.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Wait, I just did it. Yeah.
And everybody else get 1/8 online? All right, 49 on 8. Okay. And this is 48. Okay, correct. Yeah. Right, so nice. How do we find the maximum value? The maximum value is always what? K. And K is 1/8. The X value is always minus H. So H is 7 and 4. It will be minus 7 and 4 plus 2. All right. So the maximum value is always K. X value is always minus H. F of X is equal to 0. Right. This question, right? Normally, we would take this here and solve it. But the question said hence, Adrian. So the question said hence. So yeah, you have to use this here. Minus 2x. What was it again? Plus 7 and 4 squared plus 1/8. Right? Question said hence. So they want you to make x the subject of the formula here. The way I use this method. Try that fast. Make x. Just make x the subject of the formula. So yeah, you have to move everything. Right, yeah. So we have to make x the subject of the formula. Which one do we move first? The plus 1/8, right? And then we move the after we move this. Let's move next. The minus 2, then the squared, then the right. So that's supposed to give you the same answers as you trying to solve this here in your calculator. Go ahead, Adrian. Come to the board now. How much? Huh? Yeah, it'll be plus and minus when you find the square root. Come here, John. Try your things quick. I'll wake you up. What are we going to do? Make x subject any form. Or you move first. Right. Battery is finished?
I will move this next.
Yeah, that's nice. square. But square. Let's see, I move without them. Everything square.
The root was that?
Just right now, right, this has 1 on 16. Well, so 1 on. For your own next. This way, right? Nice. Very good. There we go. Okay. Right? So that's good, but you all might be able to see it, right? That's not, I don't ready to pick up. You might be able to see it. So you have minus 2 by x plus 7 and 4 squared is minus 28. Then we had to get rid of the multiplied. Whenever you get rid of a multiplied, it becomes divide minus 1/8 divided by minus 2 is 1/16. Carry across the squared. It becomes the square root of 1 on 16. The square root of 1 on 16 is 1 on 4, but when you square root something, you have to write plus and minus. And then move across the 7 and 4. Right? So it will be 1/4 minus that. I got minus 6 and 4. And minus 1/4 minus that is minus 8 and 4. Yeah, 3/2 minus this and minus that. Okay? Those are your two answers. Right? You'll get the same thing if you solve this in the calculator, right? But this question in particular, they said to use this form, solve it. Okay? Let's see if we can squeeze in a few more. Try this 2018 here. A little bit different, take your time. Try 2018. I'll just zoom in there, right? But that's all you need. They give you a quadratic and 1 on alpha squared plus 1 on beta squared. Take your time, find the LCM, right? Take your time, the trick is to simplify that properly. Finish already? Oops. You got alpha plus beta value. Okay. Okay. I don't. See? Ready? This. Let me see. How do you say? I think it's one. That could good, that could move the balls, yeah. That can move. But you got for alpha plus beta. Right, minus b on e, that will give you 5/2. Alpha by theta, c on e, that will be nice. The trick now is, what do we do with 1 on alpha squared plus 1 on beta squared? You have two fractions, find the LCM, see what you get. Find the LCM. Find the LCM and see. Try find the LCM, right? Think about it. This way goes to the limits, but that's good. Everybody can break it. Let's find LCM. I multiply the bottom. And then it cross with the butterfly effect. Adrian. Once you're playing game, you must have taken a phone, huh? Real goals and take a rest. Right, if you find the LCM, you'll get alpha squared, beta squared. Right, and the numerator is what? The numerator is alpha squared by 1 plus beta squared by 1, which is alpha squared plus beta squared. Right, that is your numerator. Okay, you just have to find the LCM. And how do we find alpha squared plus beta squared again? Alpha plus beta squared minus 2. Right? So yeah, you have to learn that formula, right? Alpha plus beta was what? 5 on 2, yeah. What? These things on your summary, we did this.
I don't like some.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
No, remember not 1 on alpha squared and 1 on beta squared would be there. The alpha squared plus beta squared here. Right? Some you have to simplify out to reach that point. Alpha beta is 3 on 2. Alpha by beta squared is. What's the when you work it out? Okay, Matthias. Yeah, the final answer. 13 over 9. 13 over 9. Thirteen over 9. Right, well, yeah, Indian community past people, but you remember that they can also ask you what? They can also ask you, Adrian, to find an equation, right? Find a new equation, so look back at those examples too. Copy down, let's see if we can squeeze in one more. Right, try these last two here. Last two, I'll first start by them. Try this and this. Only those two parts, huh? I'll zoom in this now. 2015 number 2 and 2016 number 2. Not this, huh? Yeah, I can zoom in a little more. That's two. Bashu, try and do one of them. Just one Bashu, I beg you, just do one. Or this is past people. We have one tricky one, but not on this time. But that is one of them. Oh, please come. Do something. Kind of, man, there's kind of like something. Right, determining nature, what does that mean? Discriminant, right? Discriminant. No, get it to a tickle. That's it. Get those two amida.
Yeah.
And one more.
Right, I got start that's now, right? Okay, then again, true. Yeah, alright. Alright, so let's see what happened here, right? 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta. You find in the LCM, you'll get alpha plus beta. Right? Of course, I should have found that first. Alpha plus beta is minus 6 on 3. I got 2. Alpha by beta is minus 4 on 3. Right? So this is 2 over minus 4 on 3. I got minus 6 on 4 or minus 3 on 2. Well, I got that for the final answer. Nice. The question asks for the nature. So to get the nature, I just need to get b squared minus 4ac. Right? That's all. So b squared is 3 squared 4ac. Oh, what is that?
Alpha plus alpha B. That's what you did. Wait, you're supposed to get. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I simplified and I will put out.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I made a mistake. I didn't put, I was to put that first. Right? When you work this out, you got 9 plus what? And that's 81, right? Which is more than 0. Therefore, you have 2 real and distinct. That's all they want. 1 mark. Okay. There's one hard one in this, whereas I don't have that in those in that sum. All right, nice. So we'll stop there for today. Right? If you have tests on this, somebody can come when I'm here, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we can practice some more.